she's going to start out.
Happy Monday. Can't believe it. It's already Monday. I'm up here in Manitoulin Island in Canada. It's beautiful. I'm out by the lake if everybody can see it. We're here to do live readings. We got Skip and Kelly. And
Are we live now?
We are live
with
now.
me, Timmy. So we're live. So we've got, if you have a question, please post your question. I sent through a question already.
We are live now.
So we're live. So we've got, if you have a question, please post. Hopefully I'm not echoing.
If someone's got their YouTube on, you got to turn the volume on.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me see.
Oh, it's me. Hang on. Sorry.
Okay, I thought maybe it was me. Sorry.
No, sorry. I was doing two things at once.
It's okay. Well, hopefully I'm going to be able to stay live because I've got only so much internet up here in Canada. So I saved it for tonight. So I've been feeling a lot of energy lately, like especially this week as we come up to this full moon where people are going to feel like pushes and pulls, like a tug, like they're going to be feeling like there's a tug of war in their life. And I heard the message, choose, like try to choose what's right for you. And then I heard the message, no, things will fall into place. Don't worry. Things will fall into place without having to choose, without having to get confused about things. Just allow things to happen naturally. And I heard marinate. I heard let things marinate. As you let things marinate, things will balance. So if you have any questions, you can send them through to us. I've got a birthday already that somebody posted 926.
924.
924 70. Is it 76, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the question was, and I'm not sure if I think Kelly's there. Yeah, Kelly is there.
I'm here.
So the question was, Kelly, is what do you feel this? Can you read the question? I'm sorry.
All I can see right now is hi, hey, what job will bring me abundance and success?
Actually, it's
yeah.
question, who is creating problems in my life and when things will get better? Do you feel my grandparents' feeling?
Let's see.
I definitely feel that. And I feel that for some reason, I just feel like truth will show itself. And I just keep feeling don't fall into the drama that is created, because it's like there's an imbalance, and then things are just like the boat's going to tip. That doesn't need to. Just don't buy into drama. Try not to do that, because more that's created is more. That's what they would say. It's funny. I'm looking at this tree in front of me. There's two little owls on it, and I can see like grandparents there, and these butterflies, two little monarch butterflies, keep flying over my head. And that's what they're just saying, be free of it, lighten the load, don't let things weigh you down. So whoever it is that's doing this, they will be found, whatever it is you want to know. What do you get anything, Kelly or Skip?
I did. I pulled this card from my Mother Mary deck, actually, and it says, Mother. I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. That could also be grandmother. And the card's about a current situation that's rooted in feelings about her mother or grandmother. The first thought that springs to mind is exactly what needs to be addressed and healed. So whatever pops into her mind first is the issue that's coming up. And then, regardless of the lifestyle or history, she is the one currently living with her feelings. So she can seek support from the angels and by adjusting the way she views her past.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it'll give her more freedom in her present, because if we hold on to the past and keep things like that. So I think if she looks at the past and just forgives and lets go,
That makes sense. That's what I felt too, is just try not to let, it's just so much heaviness that's guiding this, that it doesn't have to be that way. But she, she asked if, like, is the person that she thinks doing this the person that's causing her problems? Do you get a yes or a no?
Is her
I'm not sure.
grandmother or her mother? I think it's her mother personally. And she needs to release heavy emotions connected to her mother. But, you know, it's when we are raised with family, it's cyclic. What our parents learn from their parents, they instill in us. So it could be a cycle there of forgiveness from both her mother and grandmother. But the mother card came up for me. So
Thank
I'm
you.
going to say her mother.
Thank you. That makes sense. Yeah, I just kept feeling like an imbalance, and just to keep things balanced. Skip, did you get anything?
Well, it says that she is a spiritual woman, and she's got a lot on her mind, and that goes for the whole year. She's just constantly having too much on her mind. And as we get up into wintertime, she needs to lighten the load because it shows some heartache and some hard feelings coming up. So you need, yeah, exactly what you said. Just don't take it with you.
Yeah, release heavy emotions. That's what it says here. To free yourself up and make her life better.
Yeah, freeing yourself up. That's a big thing, and I think that's a kind of a theme that's gonna be going on all the way through this full moon, is like freeing yourself up, and just not like. I think somehow you got to ground yourself first too, because if you're dealing with certain personalities, you could just walk right into it. I did today. I walked into this place today after I got gas, and I literally, oh my gosh, my head started spinning. I could feel drugs. I could feel it, and I'm like, whoa, it's heavy. And I actually had to come here. I got a towel and I sat on the ground, and I just grabbed under the ground and I breathed. And then my uncle showed up, and I asked him to do Reiki on me because it was just such a heavy feeling that I felt. And I'm like, wow, there is a lot of energy out there where I think that people are feeling more than they've ever felt before. It really feels like that. So, any other questions?
Yeah, there's Thomas Frisbee says my boyfriend and I are going through a break. Our 5-year anniversary is on Christmas. What's the future looking like for them? So let me see.
I'll be honest with you, like I got this pain in my kidney area, so whenever I get that feeling, it's kind of like a tax.
Thomas, we didn't hear that boyfriend's birthday.
Lose you guys, because I just got the message that I have like so many megabytes left of internet up here in Canada. So if I do, I love you. I wanted to come on to be, to be present with
We can
everybody.
hear you but not see you. It just cut your video off.
Okay. So the message is let it go. That's what I felt. I don't feel that relationship's meant to be. It was very simple.
Yeah, I got the caution is warranted card to look deeper into the situation before proceeding. And if he lets it go, the angel of peace says that there will be new tranquility and smoother roads. This is not a good relationship for them on either side.
Skip, any feelings?
Yeah, it's not good, but I'm going ahead and checking and seeing what the map says anyway, and see if what kind of possibilities we got going here.
For some reason, like as it skips checking, the other feeling that I had is be careful of the drama of the people around you. I feel like there's a lot of people that I do get a really toxic feeling, and it's not that I don't like to call people toxic. I think everybody's got goodness inside of them, but you got to really be careful of who you allow into your relationship, because otherwise it's just not going to happen. I keep getting that feeling like it's a trust issue. It's a major trust issue that I'm feeling.
Yeah, I do see end of a relationship, but I also see that towards next summer there's a new relationship beginning. So this one's not the one.
Very cut and dry. That's good. I think that's why I like the time maps because you get that, okay, this is the way it is. Or I mean, so I always tell people, if you want to get a reading and then also back it up with a time map. I mean, because they work. I always suggest that every reader that works at Lightweight talk to Skip and understand them, because if you understand time maps work, man, it's amazing. It's amazing to do a reading with a time map too. So thank you both.
Sure. Champagne C says, what secret is my family keeping from me? Please and thank you. I pulled a card for her, and the card that came up is blessings. Today I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God. You received this card as a reminder of the power of gratitude. Perhaps you've been feeling sorry for yourself lately, or feeling God has forgotten you. Mother Mary reminds you that your prayers are answered in many different ways and guides you to notice all the gifts and blessings you already have. Sometimes shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's right can make you notice new blessings that have previously been overlooked. This card of optimism is asking you to purposely and consciously focus upon everything and everyone that you're grateful for. You can make it a mental or written list daily, and ideally train your mind to notice all the gifts you already have. By doing so, you're more likely to notice the new ones coming your way. This card also signals that new blessings are entertaining your life, or entering your life as an answered prayer. I think that instead of worrying about what your family's hiding from you, Champagne, you need to focus on all the gifts and having a family and let that go, because it's sometime it's going to come to light. But just notice your gifts, focus on the positive and quit dwelling on the negative aspects and worrying about things that are out of your control.
Definitely things. I didn't hear the question, but it's okay, because I've got a feeling that that these things, whatever she's asking about, it just feels like this is going on. Things have been going on for a very long time. There's a history of problems, and it feels like you're getting pulled into things. And for some reason, I saw a date too. I saw October 18th, and I feel like this has to do with a conflict resolution. Like something's going to be resolved. And I keep seeing 3 people. I see an older person though too. So I don't know if it was a family question, or if I'm not sure what the question.
What secret is her family keeping from her?
Okay. Yeah, it has to do with somebody that it's an older woman, and I just keep feeling like, I feel like, number one, you belong, but I don't know why I saw paternity, but I saw something like that, and I feel like that's crazy. It's not. I don't think that you have anything to worry about like you think you do. That's what came to me, but you will get a resolution from it.
Kind of what I was feeling too. It's like, if they are keeping something from you, it's nothing for you to be worrying about. It's not that big a deal. Won't let it eat away at you.
Don't be paranoid. I understand why you are, but there's no need for it.
Sandy Moore asked to pick a card for her. I pulled this card. It's Xana. She says you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. No matter what's happened in your past, your present and future are now safely protected by angels. I'm helping you to heal from past upsets or trauma. I'm helping to heal your heart of worry or fear. I'm here to help you release any self-sabotaging thoughts or behavior. I'm here, in other words, to help you enjoy a renewed sense of safety and peace of mind. The other angels and I stand guard around you, your home, your family, your vehicles, and your workplace. You can rest assured that no lower energies can permeate our protective field. We only allow the energy of love to enter wherever you are and your loved ones reside. All expressions of fear are transmuted back to the field of illusions from whence they came. God and the angels ask that you relax and enjoy yourself, for your happiness brings a smile to heaven. I think she's had some trauma that it's time to step away from. Like you said, Kimmy, it's time. We bring this to the surface, deal with it, and then walk away from it and know that we're safe. We survived it. We're still here. So anything that's happened is only experience. And, you know, whether we deem it good or bad, it helps us to grow and become a stronger person, physically and spiritually. So I think she needs to, yeah, relax and feel safe and trust again. That's the message I'm getting, trust again. Not everyone is going to harm her.
That's so
Well,
true. And
yeah. And
yeah,
she's a Life Path 8, which again deals with money and it's executive lessons. But the message is no matter how many times you get knocked down, get back up one more. So I think
and
that's a good motto.
it's funny because I keep hearing that song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I heard that song. I don't know the name of it. Me with
For a
songs.
week.
I'm always hearing songs in my head,
You are.
And it's like but I also drew a card. It was 3 of cups, and 3 of cups to do a change. Well, 3 is bringing in, it's fertilization. It's an idea you have in your head, and the cups, it's an emotional thing. So you need to trust the process that's in front of you. That's 3 of cups means, because your heart is guiding you to the right thing. So is your intuition. That's what cups means. Don't let your head in. Let your intuition guide you. It's a very spiritual number. That when you get 3 of cups, that's huge. It's a high vibratory energy. So that's the card I drew.
I am seeing the year looks good. She's having good results, but she's stressing out. Yeah, things are going to be fine. Just stay calm and don't worry about everything. Everything's going to turn out just fine, health wise and career wise. And yeah.
You're not alone, Sandy. You're not alone at all. And you need to know that you're not. And I wanted to tell you that we appreciate you every week. I mean, you're such an awesome person for joining us every week. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. See, she loves listening to the cards you pull, Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
I'm answering online. I'm typing to a couple people that were unhappy with their answers. So while you were talking.
You don't always hear what you want to hear, but you just tell them.
Yeah.
I am just preparing something for our indigo array.
And if you guys want to guide and hold the questions, because I'm getting audio in and out because I'm up in Canada. So I wanted to be able to be present with everybody. I'm not hearing you very well. So Kelly and Skip, take it away. I love you both.
Thank you. We love you.
I'm going to go on YouTube and see if I can get you, but I'm not getting it very good. And I don't want to interrupt the energy. So I'll talk to you both soon. I'll see you next week. Okay.
Okay, Indigo. Things are, you're meeting somebody soon. You're in a time period right now where you're going to, and it looks like that's going to form into a relationship sometime in October. But it looks like you have feelings for, or you will have feelings for more than one person. So, there's more on the way, but no, you got some newness. Yeah, a new job is coming, major beginnings. So this is year 21. So this is a big year for you. A lot of changes happening, and it's for the better.
For Indigo, I pulled the card Caring. And this card says, Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. I think that in your next relationship, it's very important for you to care about yourself, to really be specific in what you want out of the relationship, have boundaries, and don't give yourself away. As in, I feel like maybe you try to be everything your partner wants. And this card is saying, you have to keep your own identity. Mother Mary sent you this card as a reminder that she cares deeply for you and your family. Although sometimes you may feel alone, you're definitely watched over and protected. When life is stressful, though, as it's been lately for you, you may not feel the Blessed Mother's loving presence. So carry this card with you to help you know that divine love is here for you. This card also asks you to keep your heart open and continue caring for others. That's how you'll meet someone. Once you love yourself and you're open and you keep caring and doing things for others, someone's going to come into your life. Even if you feel unappreciated or used, keep it going. Remember that your spiritual path is to be loving and helpful, not to change others. However, you don't need to, nor should you stay in an abusive or toxic situation or relationship. You can care from someone from afar. Most important is you care for yourself. Take time for you and attend to things that are important for your health, happiness, and well-being. And then your partner, you'll attract that partner that will want the same things out of life. I think that's a really important message for you.
Let's see. Someone retracted their message I was working on, so I guess.
Well, Margie said, please retract that comment, Doreen. There's a little something going on in our feed there.
Yeah, I think she left the room. She's not in the feed anymore.
Okay. Yeah, she retracted all her messages. So
that's what happened with the other one I was working on. I was doing their answers and they left the stream. So go to the one.
So that was for Indigo, the one I just read.
Yes, and I already did her also.
Yeah, you did her too. Diana Vieira wants to know if she's going to lose her job. Have you addressed her yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. When I don't have my other deck of cards, I wish I did.
Diana, you need a birthday.
I don't think she gave a birthday. Hi, Stephen. She did not give her birthday.
Hi, everyone.
Stephen.
Hi. Diana, as far as are you going to lose your job, you know,
Yes.
I hate to say yes or no because none of us can tell the future. We can only tell what you might do according to your energy right now. I feel that with your attitude right now, it's a possibility. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather
Yeah. Thanks.
information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. This is the card I pulled. It's patience. So no matter what, if you do or don't
Mhm.
lose your job, just study and um, take that time to become a student, and that'll help your future. And to go deeper into that, let's see. Although you may be
I feel
aching,
maybe you're talking about it's supposed to lose
huh?
it because there's something. There's something. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can
Yeah,
you?
you're coming in okay.
Oh, I feel that they're supposed to lose their job because there's something else that's supposed to be coming, but it's all
Hmm.
dependent upon her. I feel that wherever she's at is she's not happy there, um, and there isn't true fulfillment.
Yeah, that's what this card is saying too. And I did hear that she most likely will lose her job, but
Hmm.
you know, our energy, we can choose, we have free will, but that's the message I got too, and that it wouldn't be the worst thing because it's a good time for her to study and you know, enjoy being a student and take her knowledge and put it into action. And it'll be a clean slate. She can decide what she wants to do with her future. She might
Hmm.
have an idea of really the way she wants to go, and her job's been keeping her from moving forward into something more
Yeah.
fulfilling for her.
Yeah, and with the free will, something came to me when you said about that we have free will. Um,
Hmm.
I feel, and this is only related to her, but this is I feel everybody period. But uh, I think we get confused when we hear free will. Like we think that there isn't. So when you think of free will, you think of there's no guidance, like you're not being guided. I feel we have free will, but free will to listen to the guidance given to us. But we will, because you don't follow the guidance that you're given, doesn't mean the guidance stops. The guidance
Oh,
continually comes, but it doesn't stop. The guidance is just there, but it's just up to you to choose to take the guidance, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
they're not listening to guidance. That's our
Yeah.
free will. We can take it or not. That's what I'm
Hmm.
talking about.
And yeah, you're always going to be aiming towards what that guidance is going to, but if you keep missing that mark, it'll you're still going to be at your destiny. I feel that the destiny thing is you're destined to go where you're going, like the universe is going to keep pushing you towards it, and it's going to force it no matter what, and going to force you to make the free will or the choice to, I guess, do what needs to be done, if that makes sense.
Um, is Skip still on?
I'm there.
Okay. The the
I
the woman gave a birth date. I think the one you asked for.
Yeah, I'd actually worked on another one
Okay.
for Angelic Siren.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was what 719, and she wanted to know about her music career and what's going on.
Yeah, hers is I don't know. I just got a message for her that it's up to her. She said, I want to
Mm.
know about my music career and will I be successful and happy? And it says it's up to her. And the card I pulled is to make your decision. Ask yourself which way brings her closer to her divine purpose and which way takes her away from it.
Tell her that I feel I need to talk to her. To her
Okay.
to message me separately. Message Healer sings. Um yeah, I'll talk to her. I feel I
I'm
need
typing it in for you. Gila
to.
sings one word
At Healer sings, yeah, and just
at,
go to my at Healer sings. So it's
Okay.
HIL.
Message.
You're breaking up now, Stephen.
Ah!
Hey.
There you
What
back.
did I do?
Well, actually, it shows her as being an insightful person. I mean, she definitely knows what direction to go. It looks like there's a few obstacles now, but personal success is coming. It's coming this winter, and it shows some money and some help for you probably in the springtime. Things are moving forward.
Yeah, I feel I know what to tell her. I feel very confident. I know what to tell her.
Yeah, I'm sure it's up to her. She can choose whichever way she wants, and she'll be successful.
And I think I know why she's afraid. I know what Tell her just message me, and I will. I won't even. She doesn't. I won't. She won't have to pay for anything. I know. I know what I need to give her. It's gonna be free of charge.
So, Letitia Lopez asked, "Will I ever find true love? Haven't had any luck in past relationships." I pulled a card for her, and I got the card Signs. It says, "I watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continually sends." This card is a message for you to pay close attention to the signs that come to you and answer to your prayers. These can include a song that you hear,
Yeah.
words you read, a sight you see, a conversation you overhear, and so forth. The possibilities are unlimited. Signs tend to repeat themselves until you notice them and take some form of action. However, it's also possible to notice one the first time it presents itself. As you listen to the signs, you get a sense of heaven's continuous participation in your life, which helps you feel safer and more loved. You can also pray for clarification if you don't understand a sign. After all, Mother Mary and the angels want to clearly communicate their love to you. I feel like there's someone already in her life, and she's discounting them or ignoring them. Like, I'm not sure why, but I feel like there's someone already in her life that gives her love and support, and she's not giving them the attention that they deserve for true love. And then as far as her past relationships go, just take a look at your patterns in those relationships and learn from them, so your next one will be better. You'll know what changes need to be made, because we'll keep repeating the same pattern until we are aware of it and deal with it. But yeah, there's a lot of signs in your life, Letitia, that are showing you the path and showing you love, and you're not picking up on them for some reason.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything relationship-wise either, but there are a lot of things directed towards her insecurities and emotional downfalls here. So she needs to work on herself a little bit, and those things will come.
I was just about to say that she needs to. The reason why she can't see, like what Kelly was saying, she can't see them, is because she's not ready for them yet. Because she's just the fact that she asked that question. If there is true love, basically, if anybody asks that question, if they ask the question whether or not there's true love for them, then means, because of course the answer is of course yes. There's always a love for everybody, but that to me just screams, I don't love myself enough to know that I deserve true love. And once she realizes that she is worthy of receiving, getting, and she's worthy of love, is when she'll get it. Because things tend to come your way when you
more likely when she loves herself.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I had to figure out. And the way, I guess it's a simpler way to think of it is how it was broken down, and how I break it down in my mind is how can I ever expect anyone to love me if I don't love me? If I don't love this person that I've been with for however long you've been living, how can I expect someone else to then love this thing that I don't even love? So just treat yourself the way you would love someone who you were in a relationship with to be treated. So if you would love to be wined and dined, and go wine and dine yourself, or if you want to go clubbing with them, just do whatever it is that you would want to do, and just do it for yourself. And you'll see the bounties and the abundance and the love that will come along with that. But that's my spiel.
So Jennifer Martin, she put, things are really getting bad with my son's relationship. What guidance can I give him to lead him in the right direction concerning her? I pulled this card first. It's Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you cannot see. And the seeds she's planted with her son, they're beginning to sprout results. And she may not even be aware of these results, but they're in their infancy. And it's important to stay positive for her and to hold a clear vision of her desire and intention, and avoid skepticism and negative mindsets. But I don't think this is her place to interfere.
I was just about to say she does not need to be involved, or she's going to screw it up.
No, it's his life, it's his choice. But I think she's raised him to know in his heart, like it said, the seeds. And then the next card was compassion and boundaries. So this one says, I see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. She just needs to forgive the woman. It's her son's choice. And know her boundaries. I'm clear and honest with others about my expectations. But, you know, it's someone else's life. We're only in control of our life. So it's fine to have input with him, but it's his choice. So she needs to have compassion for everyone involved, even herself. And
I feel, and what I am feeling, and I hope she doesn't get offended. The reason why he is in the predicament he is in is what I'm feeling is because of the coddling from her.
Yeah.
She needs to stop and let him be him.
Yeah, it's his first girlfriend, probably. He's going to have to let it take its course.
He has to learn like we all do. And not giving him that opportunity to learn is more hurting him than helping him. So love him enough to let him experience life. Go ahead. Sorry.
I say she raised him correctly. She's got to just be there for him, but you gotta let him do this on his own time.
Yeah, and let him come to her. She shouldn't. If he needs help, he'll come to her.
Yeah, this is the best advice I can give anyone, as far as children are concerned. We are given children to help and to guide in this life, but we all are here for our own experiences so that we can learn and grow spiritually. And it's no one else's job to force us to be one way or another. Even though he's 15 and he'll be 16, he's so young. It's time for him to learn lessons and learn them on his own.
He's supposed to mess up now. He's supposed to get a messed up girlfriend right now. That's what's supposed to happen.
Just let him be him.
Yeah, I thought he was married. I thought she was talking about somebody married.
I did too.
This boy, 50 years old. Girl, calm down. You good. He good. He okay.
Well,
we all suffer a little heartbreak.
I did look up Diana from before when she did post a birthday, and lots of spiritual cards on here. Looks like she's doing a lot of spiritual work over the course of the year. She's got some travel coming up involving family next summer, and she's got some help, but financially I'm seeing a little bit of trouble there, so be careful with your money. You don't want to be watch the people around you, and don't be buying things you don't need.
Yeah, that's for everybody. Shoot. Everybody.
Well, it looks like that's all the questions right now.
Well, I'll do a little reading for everybody as a whole, or just until, I guess, but I'll draw a card.
Jennifer said that he's already learned a lot of bad things from this girl, but it's just because I feel it's because he's with her right now, but they're not things that are going to influence his life forever.
Yeah. Or you can make good look cool. We
Yeah.
tend to follow what looks cool. So I know I would. Like, I only follow the things that seems hip or like, I would like. So make good seem cool. Like, not reward him, but like, take him places where he would enjoy. Like, we tend to discourage like art. Like, for example, if he likes to draw or play video games, for example, we tend to like tell them don't do that stuff, and that's how they resort to other stuff like doing that because they bored. Stop making him be bored. Make him do. And I feel like you are what's her name, Jennifer. I feel
Yeah.
Jennifer restricts him a lot because if he's 15 years old and she already excited because he got the girlfriend that's teaching him bad. We all were taught bad things from stupid people, but we tend to learn for ourselves through life that those bad things aren't always what's best for us. So allow life to take its course and believe that life will take its course, and believe in your skills of guiding and teaching your son to know that you taught him and instilled in him the values and morals to be the person that he is meant to be, or that you even want him to be. Believe in yourself enough to know that.
I'm going to share some transparency. So my parents were telling me, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, 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 when I was 15. And so I was like, okay, I'll show you. I went out and got pregnant and married.
Well, I didn't do all that.
And I did it because of them telling me what I can and can't do. But I turned out okay. And my children, they did a lot of crazy things.
You turned out perfect.
Yeah, because I instilled a good heart and a sense of morals within them. And I let them make their own choices, and they come back. You
Always
just got to let them go, and they come back. If you laid that foundation,
I still need my mother.
Yeah. Me too.
My mother was an a-hole when I was growing up, but I still, now even to this day, I still gravitate towards her because there's things that I need that only she can give me, that I feel. Well, not only I can give it to myself, but there's things I rely on from her, which is, I think, natural, like that motherly, like I would love to hear her voice every now and then. Like sometimes there are times where I just want to hear my mother's voice because it's comforting. It's a natural, like baby, like child, mother. I don't know what you call it. The weird bond we share. I don't know, but
she's afraid he's gonna get her pregnant, but
if
just
he do,
give
then
that energy, and yeah,
and
if
even
he
if he
does.
does,
It's meant to be. My oldest child is one of my biggest blessings. So, and my life was fine. He had amazing parents on every side. I mean, whatever's meant to be is going to happen. You're not going to stop it.
Exactly. And what I've always come to believe is if they're able to make them, they're able to make them. If they can make a baby, which means I think we set in society that there's a certain limit time period where you should have children, which I think we've gotten used to that idea. But I think God or the universe or whoever made our bodies in a certain way where it's perfect the way it is. So if they're able to have children I think people are able to have kids at 13. And now it's weird in our society, yeah, but I feel that if God created us that way to be able, if he wanted us to have kids at 13, then we going to have kids at 13. At 13, 12. I know it's weird and most people don't got no jobs, but maybe they need to change some child labor law. Let me stop before I not get no clients.
So Indigo Ray says my mom is overprotective. I'm not sure if if Indigo is related to Jennifer.
probably just hearing the conversation and put it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of parents are overprotective because they're in fear.
Because they
Yeah, they're
they're
afraid of losing their child or their child making a mistake, but that's why we're all here. We're here to
mm-hmm.
make mistakes. That's how we're going to learn and grow.
Yeah,
And
my motto is, or my motto at least for Gila, will be embracing your imperfect perfection. And what I mean by that is embracing that we're perfect because we make mistakes, and the mistakes do not make you less perfect. It makes you even more perfect. It's what we're here to do. It's what builds up to the perfection that you're supposed to be. So being as imperfect as possible is what makes you perfect. So embrace it.
yeah, I think that you know, I forgot what I was going to say here. When parents are overprotective like that, I I was telling my son's sister, his half sister, like get a cell phone that your mom can't trace and go on the date and have your calls transferred from your cell phone at home to your phone. And I'm like, what am I telling this poor girl? I think communication is the key. And then I caught my senses and I'm like, instead of hiding this from your mom, you're 19 years old, just communicate with your mom that you'd like to go on a date and you make good choices because she raised you right. And the next day she went on a date with a wonderful man, and her mom's okay with it. So I think my message that came in was communication is the key to all relationships. If your parents are overprotective, or if you feel your children are doing something, that you are not in alignment with, then talk to them. But ultimately, another person's life is another person's life, whether we gave birth to them or not. So they're going to do whatever they're going to do. And I told you my experience because it was because my parents told me you're not going to do it. I'm like, watch this. And talk to your children about birth control. Tell them you're bringing another life into this world that you will take care of forever. I mean, all I can say is educate and communicate and let go of control. 1111, who's on here? Oh,
That is,
hi.
we were talking to Jennifer here, and she's got a young son who has a girlfriend. She's concerned. We're just letting her know that he's growing up, so you can't control everything he does.
Mm-hmm. Did she give the time map for her or her son, Skip? I mean, her birth date, so you could do a time map for them?
I can at least tell her what's going on, but she needs to give me her birthday and her son's birthday.
Okay. I just typed in and asked her, so my typing's horrendous. It says Osins, but it's supposed to be son.
You'll get it.
So I don't think we have any other questions.
No, that's it for now.
Well, I'll give
You have
that
anything
message.
to talk about?
I'll give the message or what I'm feeling. Well,
Jennifer gave her birth date, Skip.
I'm writing them down.
Okay.
where did Kimmy go?
She had a bad connection up in Canada, so she left.
Oh. Well, if anyone's still watching, feel free to ask some questions before we go.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready for Jennifer to tell her, and then we'll be about out of time.
I'll just draw a card real quick. Okay. So the card I drew for, I guess, everyone as a whole is the Ace of Pentacles. So basically, opportunities. Opportunities are around for everyone, so look for it, or it could be for me. Who knows? But opportunities are around for everyone, so whatever it is you're wanting or looking for now, the new, a new, a new gate has been opened apparently. What in 11:11? I don't know what happened, but I was looking at this numerology thing, and it was like we're in a new gates are opened or something. I don't remember, but some is opened up, and I think that's what this card is in relation to. Manifesting your desires. So now's the time to put into the universe what you want and get it, and make and take what's the word? Take I don't know the word. I don't remember the word. Inspired action. There we go.
Okay, Jennifer, looking at your time on, it definitely says this relationship will end during the school year. So you worry about that. It shows
Of course.
new class will be in school. There's new classes coming up, and shows him taking much more personal responsibility during the winter also. So nothing to worry about. He's going to be just fine.
Well, blessings.
So Indigo Ray, she wrote brown shirt. I think this is directed at Stephen or Skip. You're both wearing brown shirts.
It might be. Ask them if they have brown skin or white skin.
This is so funny, Stephen. I feel weird typing it. Two men are wearing brown shirts. The one with brown skin.
Well, he's brown and brown. I'm actually green and white. So it's a.
Oh, is it green? It looks brown to me.
Yeah, I was like, Kelly, what are you talking about?
I'm colorblind, I think. Does that happen after 50? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I ain't 50 yet.
She wants the one with brown skin.
Okay, what she want? What's the question?
Will her twin flame relationship last?
Well, based off what I'm feeling, I got an immediate. What I felt was immediately no.
I did too. I hate to say it, but twin flames are here to teach us our greatest spiritual lesson and then move on. So
let me draw a card to give her more specificity. But I feel not this lifetime, no. You guys are meant to come. This is the come together. I feel this is the come together period to learn lessons and mirror each other and then separate.
Or even you were there to learn from each other and go on.
Yeah, I feel there's other soulmates for her that she will connect with. Because our twin flame is a really tough relationship. It brings up everything in us we need to face and heal.
Because we have the wrong intentions of it. We think it's supposed to be about love.
But there's a lot in her soul group, a lot of soulmates that will help her learn lessons a little bit easier than a twin flame connection. But you can read into that.
So I got Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of queens. Yeah, she's supposed to face some things about herself. And then But yeah, I feel a lot of ego, letting go. I feel codependency. Um, there's some work that needs to be done. Yeah, before she's ready for the twin flame, or for the twin flame relationship to succeed in the way it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Once she lets go of the love aspect of it and just embrace the being of it, just the knowing that you found what a lot of people don't. Um, yeah, I don't feel it's going to last. Sorry, but
I I
it's
heard that they'll come back together at another lifetime.
yeah. I feel they're not staying together this lifetime. But she just got to finish her work. But that doesn't mean love is not there, sweetheart. Love is always around. Twin flame is not the cream of the crop relationship. There's other people that can be the cream of the crops.
It's the most brutal.
Mm-hmm. And the most worth. It is one of the most worthwhile as far as learning and growing.
It'll
But
bring
as
up
far as
yourself.
what I feel she's looking for, it ain't.
Yeah, it's not meant to last. A twin flame is like us. It's the other part of us. So we're here to do work, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that we in our manifestation in the flesh, it's not really meant. It's the coming together after.
Mm-hmm. It's because it was we're we're both the same.
Hmm. But they step in when we need a crash course in learning something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Because it's weird. It's weird to. That's okay. I think I get it. I think I get some information coming down from the.
Yay.
So I get that twin flame is meant to. You're never meant to be together with yourself because that'd be pointless to come to this lifetime. And that's what a twin flame is. A twin flame is essentially the same soul in two separate bodies, in a very literal sense. So you getting together with yourself is not really an ideal relationship you would want. You'd want someone who is opposite of you.
Opposites.
And yeah, like you said, like they come in and out whenever you need to get to that ideal relationship, but or not even get to the idea, but to get to your purpose. That's their purpose, is to
Mm-hmm.
drive you towards your purpose. But if you allow love or your soulmate or whomever to drive you off of it, they will damn sure come back and drive you back towards it. Because then you're messing up their flow.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine living with someone just like me. I'd probably kill them.
Yeah, I think I'm still in the back of whether mine was mine's, but I know I was about to kill him.
All right.
But what time is it?
It is
All right.
8:05.
All right, well, I got to go because I'm in the studio
All right.
making
Bye,
some
Stephen.
making some hot fire tracks. But if you guys want to book a reading with me, I will gladly. But what's that girl's name that's supposed to message me?
Uh, her name is Angelic.
Siren.
Angelic Siren.
Okay.
So I told her. She said message on here Instagram.
Oh, well, on Instagram, I'm at Hila Sings 1.
Okay.
So message me. Yeah, message me on. I forgot to tell her where to message me on because I forgot we are posting on YouTube.
Hila Sings 1.
I forgot we're the same Facebook. So yeah, it's at Hila Sings 1.
At Hila Sings 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I sent that. I just posted that for you, Angelic Siren. At Hila Sings 1 is his Instagram.
Mm-hmm. All righty, guys. Have a good night, and everybody have a good night.
You too. Good night, Stephen. So, Skip, are we the only two on?
We are.
Are we taking more questions? Oh,
No, I think that's it. We've answered everybody.
I'm so sorry to Angelic Siren. I said her. Normally, sirens, I type this, but normally a siren is a woman that lures men into the sea. So I was just assuming.
Me too.
Forgive me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's definitely. I'm in the same boat you are. I thought it was a female, but we know now.
So I think we answered everyone's questions tonight, and I don't know if you have any closing thoughts. I can pull a card for the masses. So I got this card again, signs. And I'm going to just say to everyone, watch for, notice, and trust the signs that heaven continuously sends. Wake up to your intuition. Because normally when you're coming to readers, you're coming because you're not listening to the signs, and we help bring them to your attention. But yeah, make sure you're paying attention to those signs, and then you might have clearer, clear questions and gain more clarity in your readings. But I will tell everyone stay blessed, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yeah, I saw the same thing. It was a lot of intuition was showing up on everyone's charts. A lot of times they know the correct path to take. They're, I guess, calling somebody else to confirm that. But a lot of times you know which way to go. You don't need help in doing so. But we can offer a lot of guidance if you need it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I guess we will close for the evening.
Yeah. So if you need to reach us, you can always go to lighttheway.com. We're all on there for readings and healings. And we'd love to hear from you. Good night, everybody.
If you're local,
bye, Indigo Ray.
Person up in Dundee now, so yeah, we can do it over the phone and in person. Just go to our website and you can book any appointment you need. So, all right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Skip.
Thank you, Ellie.